Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2018 Ford Mustang EcoBoost Premium. Before we do that, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this video content helpful or entertaining, to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, I also want to let you know that I'm doing this build as a special request. If you're that person that made that request, thank you very much for the content idea. I'm very happy to do videos for people. You just gotta let me know. You can leave a link. You can just let me know in the comment below if you want me to do a video for a particular new car that you might be interested in. So we're doing this because I did a Dodge Challenger SXT Plus, which is one level up from the base model. So I'm going to put a link up if you might be interested in that car. And we're doing the same thing with this. So there's a car below this one that's the base model, right? Just the EcoBoost. This is the premium. It's about $5,000 more, right? It's $30,000. The base model is about $25,000, but you're getting a lot more with the car. So before we get into these key features, though, really quick, we're going to talk about these key features. For 2018, this car has received, meaning the Mustang itself, just across the lineup in general, has received its first mid-cycle refresh, right? That means there's new front and rear end styling. Let me scroll back up. Too bad we can't scroll around to see the back end of this, but when we do the build part of this video, we'll be able to see all sides of this car. But I guess there's new front and rear styling, plus a few tweaks to the cabin, but the enhancements under the skin are more substantial. So apparently Ford has retuned the suspension and added a 10-speed automatic transmission, right? There was a V6 model. I guess that V6 model's gone. And we have the we're going to be doing the EcoBoost. So this is the 4-cylinder engine, and then this engine gains additional torque. So yeah, let's jump into it though. We're gonna go through this page. You can see that it's not too long. We're gonna go through this page, and then we're gonna compare this car, the premium, to the base model EcoBoost, so you can see what the differences are, and then we're gonna do the build. All right. So the premium comes with this Sync 3. Sync 3 is their easy-to-use, responsive, voice-activated technology, right? This is Ford's big deal infotainment system, basically, right? This gives you Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. This is all your any apps that the thing can do. Connects your phone, Bluetooth audio, Bluetooth phone, streaming audio, all that kind of stuff. That's all navigation. That's all going to be here in the Sync 3. Although navigation might be an upgraded option. Yeah, via the available navigation, it says right there. So that means it's an option. Heated and cool leather trim front bucket seats. To me, this is one of the biggest deals of why to get the EcoBoost Premium, because it gives you leather trim seats. When I was talking about that Dodge Challenger build, I said, hey, we're trying to do a budget build here, but one way to make yourself feel like you have a premium car is to have leather interior in it. And so that's why I think it's definitely worth the $5,000 to get the premium, to just get these heated and cool leather trim front bucket seats. You've been reading while I'm talking, so I won't go through reading all that. And then you've got the 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine. We're gonna dig through. It does make it makes 310 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. We are gonna go through the specs. It says thanks to a transient overboost function. So we'll go through that stuff. Let's go over the exterior features, the interior features, the power and handling, the safety packages, and specs. We're going to go over that stuff real quick. Because why? Because this is an in-depth review or overview of the 2018 Mustang EcoBoost. So if you're a person that's interested in this car, you're going to appreciate the fact that I'm going through the details. And then at the end of this build, I will save the build spec on this car, and that you will find the link in the description below this video. So if you like the spec on this car, it'll be there. You can download it, so you can take this spec to your dealer and say, I want this car. All right, so under exterior features, appearance, what's standard here? Auto lamp headlamps. I'm not going to read everything because there's a lot, but you'll be reading along with me. So, and you can always pause the video momentarily so you can catch everything if I'm moving through the page too quickly. Just to let you know with that. So, LED fog lights. I'm just going to be pointing out things that catch my attention. Optional, blind spot information system, right? The bliss, the deck lid spoiler delete, the painted black roof, ventilated activated, voice activated navigation system. I guess I'll stick to what's standard, and we'll look at some optional stuff when we compare the premium versus the base model. So I won't really talk too much about the optional. You'll see that stuff. Pony projection headlamps, LED sequential lamps. So everything's LED. So all the lights are modern LED. That's cool. You get the dual bright exhaust tips, exhaust with roll polished tips. Nice. You got a spoiler in there as well. Windows and glass. You get a rear window defroster. That's nice. Thank you. Interior features. Standard auto dimming rearview mirror, dual zone electronic automatic temperature control. Standard for comfort and convenience, active noise cancellation, uh, leather wrap parking brake, leather wrap steering wheel with cruise and audio controls, and tilt and telescoping steering column. Map pockets. This is now we can see what's all in this car. I think it's really important when you're building a car to know what's standard, what comes in this. And so far, so good. We're getting a lot of stuff in this car. Power driver and passenger windows, dual illuminated visor, vanity mirrors. You got the track apps. What's that all about? Track apps. Let's see, view details. Standard on all models, performance metrics are instantly provided in the instrument cluster. Accelerometer displays lateral and longitudinal g-forces, acceleration times, and lap times, plus automatic and countdown starts. Also included are features like electronic line lock and launch control. Right, da 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 da. Electronic line lock keeps the front brakes locked. Oh, so you can light up the rear tires. I mean, that's pretty cool actually. So the track apps that's included with every Mustang. Illuminated door sills, illuminated locking glove compartment. You've got. I saw there was ambient lighting, aluminum floor pedals, angled brushed aluminum instrument panel applique. Right, that's these right here. That's nice. That's nice. I know there's USB somewhere in here. I saw USB. You might have already seen it. I'm probably trying to scroll too fast. Look, it's got a capless fuel filler door or filler, so you'll never leave your fuel cap at the gas station. I've used one of these for things like that, and it's actually pretty cool. Universal garage door opener, lots of stuff, lots of optional equipment, and we're going to look over this stuff with a fine-tooth comb when we get to the build and price part of this video. So I'm not going to go over that in detail. Like I said, you can always pause, and I'm giving you time to read through that right now. All right. Entertainment system, standard. 9-speaker system, AM/FM stereo with single CD player, Sirius XM radio. Here it is, 2 smart charging USB ports, and the Sync 3, right? Just to redefine the Sync 3, let's make sure we know the details, right? Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you can find connect to destinations, touchscreen, impressive responsiveness. So that means that if you press one of these buttons with your finger, it's going to respond pretty quick. It's not going to be a lot of lag time. Optional is a good stereo system, which we're probably going to be down for that. I usually am down for the stereo. Seating, 4-way adjustable front head restraints, 50/50 split folding rear seat, 6-way power driver seat with power lumbar, 6-way power front passenger seat. Good deal. It's power. Heated and cooled leather trim seats. Yep. Optional. Ooh, you get the optional Recaro seats. That sounds like it's going to probably be expensive. Even though we're going with the premium package EcoBoost that already added $5,000, I'm still not going to be trying to break the bank. So the Recaro seat option, depending on what it costs, probably isn't going to make it into this build, I'm pretty sure. Power and handling. Standard, we have the 12.5-inch front brakes, 12.5-inch rear brakes. That's interesting. Usually the front brakes on cars are always larger than the rear brakes. That's interesting. Electronic stability control, electronic line lock. We just read about that. Independent rear suspension. If we're not sure what that is, let's take a look. Ford's pretty good at giving us information because sometimes you open up this stuff and they don't tell you anything. So the integral link independent rear suspension helps minimize body roll and isolate road imperfections for a responsive ride and precise handling. Aluminum alloy rear knuckles and H-arms help reduce unsprung mass. Okay. I guess that sounds pretty good. I mean, we're not walking away learning a lot here. Oh, check it out. So optional, you can get a bigger brake package. That's cool. We might be down for that. We definitely might be down for that. The MagneRide damping system, we might be down for that as well. Power, the 2.3 liter EcoBoost, 6-speed manual transmission is standard. We're gonna be optioning the automatic transmission for sure. Are we gonna do some of this other performance stuff? We'll see. Again, I'm trying not to make this car be $40,000. I'm trying not to make that happen, so we'll see. Standard wheels are the 18-inch high gloss ebony black wheels wrapped around 235/50 18s. You get a tire inflator and sealer kit, air extractor hood vents. I heard they're functional. You got that launch control, right? Requires manual transmission, right? We're not going to get that. Here's some options for tires. Lots of options for tires, and we're most definitely probably, if that makes sense, we're most definitely probably going to get a different tire package. Under safety, we've got the 3-point safety belt restraint system. Isn't that standard? The latch for child safety seats. That's all standard stuff. All this is probably pretty standard stuff. I'm not going to spend any time there. Security. We might do the remote alarm or something like that. I'm pretty much on. I like the security stuff. I'm usually an easy sell on that kind of stuff. Packages. Here's the optional packages, and we're like I said, when we get to the build and price part, which is we're getting there, we're gonna look over all this stuff with a fine-tooth comb and make our decisions. But again, this build is about not breaking the bank. Standard features on this car is equipment group 200A. Value packages, which are optional, is 201A and the Premium Plus packages. And then real quick before we move on here, let's just real quick with specs. Like I said, you can always pause the video if you need to look at these specs, right? It's showing what we're gonna do the Fastback, which is just the sedan, right? This is a convertible. The Shelby GT350 we're not doing, nor the GT350R. For our purposes, you want to look at this first column, just FYI. That's where we are, the first column. Interior dimensions. Let's see what the shoulder room is. The shoulder room is actually pretty good. 56.3. That's good shoulder room. The rear shoulder room is respectable, I think. Capacities. Fuel. This thing takes 15.5 gallons of fuel. Estimated curb weights. We're going to have the automatic, so this thing's going to weigh about 3,500 pounds. Here's where I wanted to get down to. So we're going to be running the EcoBoost here. 310 horsepower at 93 octane. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and I think all our octane's 91 octane. So, and then it's making great torque, 350 at 3,000 RPM. You know, here's the thing. Surely in the aftermarket world, there's lots of stuff, because this is a turbocharged car. And so surely there's a lot of ECU tunes and exhausts and all this stuff you could throw at this car to probably bump this up to 375, 400 horsepower without too much effort. If you guys are interested in me doing a video on available performance parts that you could get on an EcoBoost Mustang, let me know in the comments. You know, just I want to show a hand, sort of, kind of, on how interested you might be. So that'd be cool. Anyway, look, Mustang GT, 460 horsepower, 420 torque. I mean, while we're here, let's look. Shelby GT350 and the 350R both are making 526 horse and 429 torque. All right, so that's really what I wanted to see as far as specifications on the engine. And you know, it's got an all aluminum block, right? The 10-speed. The EPA is 21 city, 31 highway, 25 combined. I'm sorry, 21 city for us, 32 highway, 25 combined for that automatic transmission on the gas mileage. Other than that, chassis specifications, we're looking at this car here, McPherson struts, all standard stuff, right? That MagneRide's optional. All standard stuff though, really, at the end of the day. Fuel economy, we kind of already looked over that, right? We talked about that. Vehicle highlights, right? The vehicle highlights, horsepower, we looked. Torque, transmissions, wheelbase. Okay, so let's move on to the build and price, right? We can find that link also right down here. Build and price. Okay, so I was thinking about doing one more thing because I want to be completely thorough. I was thinking about doing a comparo really fast before I hit the configuration because we are doing the premium fastback. But I was thinking about doing a comparo, and I want to, so we can compare the base model EcoBoost, which is 25,000, versus the premium, which is what we're doing, which is 30,000. We don't need to pay attention to these other two columns. So for us, we're only looking at these two columns here. So we can see what standard equipment on the premium and optional equipment or even not available on the standard. So I'm not going to like make this take terribly long, but I just kind of want to scroll. And again, you can pause the video and I'm just going to kind of, if anything pops out to me, right, like the Bliss, for instance, the blind spot information system, that's optional on the premium. I'm all up on stuff like that. You can't even get that on the regular fastback, right? And then you've got a lot of things that aren't available on the EcoBoost models in general, right? You got a bunch of blinds, empty spaces here. You can't get LED fog lights on the regular one, but we're going to be having them, right? That's notable. So I guess, right, they do a flip-flop on mirror colors here. Like I said, I'm not going to hang out too long. Pony projector lights, that's cool. So you can see that they're giving you some stuff. They're giving you some stuff, right? They're giving us some stuff. I'll finish scrolling, and like I said, you could always pause the video so you can see. But I want this to be an in-depth review, right? Got that ambient lighting, the aluminum floor pedals, right? You got the option for the big 12-inch LCD digital cluster. We're all over that. I'm telling you that right now because I'm a big fan of that digital instrument cluster. So yeah, good stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Let's keep going real fast, real fast. That's a lot of stuff, isn't it? It's a lot of stuff, and that's why I said feel free to pause it if you needed to slow down, because I think it's worth noting. I just do. Yeah. All right. I think we're good. I'm getting bored of that. Let's move on. You probably are too. All right. Let's jump into the build. The EcoBoost Premium Fastback starts at $30,695. The highlights are its leather trim seats. It's Sync 3, the heated mirrors with the integrated turn signal integrators, and the selectable drive modes with toggle switches. Let's jump into the configuration. All right. The selectable drive modes are surely like, sport, luxury, that kind of stuff. We'll read about it. Surely we'll see it, and we'll take a quick gaze at it. But right now, first things first, colors. What color do we want? What color do we want our Mustang to be? Black, white, magnetic. Looks like gray to me. Race red, silver, a ruby red. Right, that adds $395. I don't think I want to do any of the colors that are going to be added cost. So let's only look at the colors that don't cost money. And to be honest with you, I'm just feeling red right now. I'm just feeling red. Let's do a race red Mustang, right? And then do we want a stripe? It says less the stripe right now. What does it look like with a silver stripe? Well, that costs money. I know that I don't like stripes enough to even consider paying $900 for a stripe. Let's do stripeless, because let's be honest, I wasn't going to do a stripe anyway, but I wanted to at least maybe consider it. But if it's $895 to $900, there's a better place for us to put that $900, and that's the argument for not doing the tape. You might like the tape, but this is about being as budget build as we can make it. We're sitting at $30,095 right now. I really don't want to go higher than $37,000, and I really don't want to be there, to be honest with you. So, the roof color. Do we want a painted roof to be black to give us more of a sport thing? No, I don't. But let's see. Does it cost money? Yeah, it costs $1,000 to do that. So, no, we're not doing that anyway. We might find a package we like below that might give us that anyway. So let's keep moving. So the engine, we already know about that engine. 310 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque. We're going to go with that 10-speed transmission, like I said. I've been saying that since we started doing this. So what does this give us? What's some notable features of this? Because it's going to cost us $1,600. So when you get this, you also get the 315 limited slip rear axle, which is great. You get the leather wrap shift knob, awesome. You get the remote start system, but that requires 101A, right? I guess that already gave us that because we already selected this. And then it gives us the steering wheel mounted paddle shifters. So that makes the car really, really sporty. That sounds good to me. I like it. I like it. I think it's a smart buy, and I think it's real smart. So no, we're not gonna get the 6-speed manual. Packages, the 200A. Let's look at that package really fast. Let's look at the standard features so we just know everything that we're getting. Just so you know. And again, this is one of those spots that if you need to pause, to take a quick pause, because I'm not gonna go over everything. I'm just gonna kind of scroll so we can see. If anything jumps out at me, I will say it, like the rear view camera, for instance. I love the aluminum pedals. That's very sporty. The ambient under cabin lighting. That's the soft lighting that you see in cabins. That's cool. You're getting a lot of stuff. I mean, you're getting a lot of stuff in this car. So that's equipment group 200A. And then, do we want to do this red leather interior? Now, that's going to be a $2,200 option. And what is that really giving us? That's going to give us the big LCD screen. I mean, out of this, what is appealing to me? Well, they're giving you a lot. They're giving you a lot. I'm just kind of looking over this and thinking, what looks good to me? What looks good to me that makes it worth $2,200? I think the 12-inch LCD digital instrument cluster, which I said I'm down. I think the heated steering wheel. And see, this is really making this car really premium. And then, hey, let's be honest, you might not have this car forever. When it's time to sell this car on, it's going to be a nicely option because let's be honest, a lot of people, you're going to see a lot of Mustangs running around very poorly optioned. And that's why I exist to help you not do that. So I think this is worth the $2,200. You got the Wi-Fi hotspot, remote start. We have the automatic, so we're getting that. Unique color accented door trim, premium floor mats with accent stitch. Now, I'm not really part of this whole two-tone leather thing. That's honestly the only thing that's really throwing me off. But the sum of the car's parts, or the package's parts, make it worth it, right? It makes it worth it. So because of that, let's go ahead and add that package. We're still sitting at a nice price. We're not even at $34,000 quite yet. Hopefully, the black accent package, that looks fun at $995. Let's take a look at that. That gives us a different set of wheels because right now the standard wheels are 18-inch. This is going to give us the 19-inch wheels. It's going to give all our packages black. And see, look, the hood, the black roof, is already included, right? Requires painted roof black. Oh, requires painted roof. So that's going to cost us a couple of grand. Let's hold off on that. Let's hold off on that. That looks really fun, but let's hold off. The EcoBoost Performance Package, though, what's that all about? Oh, upsize rear sway bar. Now you're saying stuff that I like. Unique chassis tuning. Performance rear wing. We are doing the Sportback, the Fastback, the bigger brakes. Remember, I noted that the brakes in the original trim are weak. They're weak, and especially if you're going to do some performance work down the road. You might as well go ahead with the bigger brakes. You know what? We're getting this. We're all over it, and that's going to give us the big wheels, big tires, the better rear end. Right, the higher the number, the more sporty it is. FYI, as far as your limited slip and all that, your whole rear end. So that's cool. Let's get add. We're adding that package. Ooh, we better not want anything else, huh? We better not want anything else. We better not. I said we should look at other photos. Let's quickly look at other photos. Car looks good. Remember, it was refreshed, the styling. Dang, that looks hot. Let's look at the interior. That looks hot too. A good looking car. Look at that full LCD screen. A good looking car. Good looking car. All right, let's move on. Let's go back to the exterior. Yeah, let's do, what angle do I want to look at? I want to look at that angle. Enhanced security package for 400 bucks. What does that give us? Wheel locks, electronic steering, locking column, column lock, electronic locking center console, active anti-theft. Yeah, come on. It's 400 bucks. I mean, this is our kick butt Mustang. We got to do that. What's the pony package? Oh, look, that changes the whole grill and everything. Look at that. Is it going to be possible to keep this car if under $37,000? Let's see what the pony package is. We're probably not going to get it. Unique bright upper grille, 19-inch polished wheels. No, we're not going to get it. We're not going to get it. It's and then we got to do that. Yeah, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. I mean, it's nice, but it's not necessary. I think this looks fantastic. I think the performance package and everything, just this car looks great. Ours looks really good. Do we need the wheel and stripe package? Nope. Excuse me. Do we need the blade deck lid spoiler? No, because we already got a spoiler with our package. Do we need the bliss, the blind spot information system with cross traffic alert? Yeah, we need that. How much is that going to cost us though? They're not telling us a price. Let's see. We're sitting at 36,780. Surely this is going to cost money. What does it cost? Ooh, 38. 38. That was called the safe and smart package. 38. Now we're sitting at 38,275. All right. The Magnarite we're skipping. That's cool. That gives you that electronic dampening. This is the cool stuff, right? This is the cool stuff. But we're really pushing $40,000 here, and I really don't want to go any higher. I think this is cool, but this requires another. We already have the performance package, but still, right? Don't we? Isn't that the package we got? Yeah, it is. But no, we're gonna skip. We've got the rear wing. We've got the reverse sensing system, right? Those are the parking sensors, so when you're backing up, you don't hit something else. The spoiler delete. No, we have a spoiler. We got the wheel lock stuff. We're not gonna. We've got a performance rear axle and all that now, right? We've got the 355 limited slip. We're not changing it. Now, before I was talking about we were going to do something with the wheels, but we've got a wheel package and we're keeping it, especially because our price is where it's at. We're keeping the wheel package. And there's no wheels here that are jumping out at me that I think, ooh, I got to have them. Not even the 20s. I normally go for the 20s, but I don't think these are that attractive, so whatever. These are the wheels we're rolling on. I guess we could option the 265s. Oh, those are for the 20s. All right, I guess we can't. This is where we are. Summer only. Do we want summer only or do we want all season? If we do all, we can do all season. Let's do, what are these? These are all season. These are going to be, we got 255, 40, 19s. Let's do the all season, right? Otherwise, that's going to end up costing us money, because in the summertime or in the wintertime, depending on where you live, if you do the summer only tires, it's going to suck because you're going to need winter tires. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and summer tires are not going to work when it gets too cold. It doesn't even have to do with snow all the time. It's also the temperature outside. So let's option these tires, okay? But what is that? Oh, no. Okay, forget that. Forget that. We are not going to do that. Here's the reality. The reality is when the wintertime comes, you're just going to have to buy another set of tires to put on the car. Or get yourself a second set of wheels that are going to have winter tires on it, and you just change it. All right. I was going to try to save us some money, or try to make it smart so we can use these tires year round, but we're going to be with the summer tires, and that's fine. We're not changing that. What's up with the leather interior? We have the premium leather interior, which is the ebony, because we didn't do the package. Let me just reconfirm. We didn't do that. Okay, we did not. Oh, we did do that package. But it doesn't say that we have that kind of interior. But okay, that's fine. Whatever. Premium leather trim, ebony interior. Okay. And then leather trim Recaro. We don't want the Recaro. Premium leather trim Recaro. We're not doing the Recaro. interior packages. I'm a little bit confused because I thought our package gave us two-tone leather interior, premier, premier trim with color accent group, right? See, it shows it black and red, but when it shows our interior here, it's clearly not black and red. So I apologize if we have a little snag there and I'm not able to figure that out. I'm just going to apologize in advance if it doesn't become obvious. Okay, so the carbon sport package. Should I even be looking at this? Yeah, because I love that carbon fiber stuff. The reality is that you could probably buy this in the aftermarket. You could probably go to the Ford's go to the part counter and get this as a parts as the accessories, right? You could order this probably. I'm assuming, right? This gives you what? Alcantara door inserts, carbon fiber instrument panel, carbon fiber shift knob. Ooh, yeah, that sure does sound fun, but we're not going to get it. But I want that. I definitely want that. Make a mental note that if you're willing to spend a little bit more money, get the Carbon Sport package too. Why not? I think that's fun. You know, you got a Mustang. You got a Mustang. What's this? Six-way power driver seat with power lumbar. What's up with that? I don't think we're going to do that because I know it's going to change the price, even though it doesn't have any price mentioned. We're not going to do it because we're really teetering, and I really don't want to go any higher. We've got the active anti-theft. We've got the adaptive cruise control. That's awesome. We got the climate control front seats. We've got the dual zone electronic automatic temperature control. Awesome. We got the memory driver seat. Cool. With ambient lighting. Premium floor mats. Again, this is stuff that you can get. This is all accessories, so we're not going to worry about that. I'm not going to option that for 120 because you can get it. The premium floor mats with accent stitching. We have that. The Shaker Pro audio system. You know we got to get the audio system. Come on. You know we got to get the audio. Do we have to? We don't have to, but we need to. That gives us the 12 speakers, man. We got to get that. We got to get it. What is it going to do for price? Ooh, yeah, we're still under 40 grand. Awesome. 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 Okay, perfect. All right. Woo, I was sweating bullets there. We got the subscription to Sirius XM is probably 6 months long. We got the Sync 3. We got the voice activated touchscreen nav. We got the color accent group. Okay, we got it. Leather trimmed axe seats with Alcantara inserts. That's going to cost money. We're not messing with it because now, okay, at least I'm under 40, right? We're not doing the Recaro seats. Let's move on to summary. We did it. We made it. Sort of. Sort of. Sort of. All right, so where are we at here? So the base MSRP on this car was 32,000, and I'm going to print this off and save this as a PDF. And again, to remind you, the link in the description below if you want to download the spec on this car that I just built. The base MSRP was 32,290, right? Our options totaled $7,500 almost. Destination charge $900. They have incentives running right now. Obviously that's going to change. But our net price, the estimated net price on our car was $39,170. We can see what car we got. We got the EcoBoost with the 10-speed automatic. We got the race red with no stripe. That comes with the 2.3 EcoBoost. We already know that. We already looked at this package, the 201A Premium Plus package. We got the enhanced security package. We got the EcoBoost Performance package, but that gave us a bunch of stuff, and it was worth it. This was some of that stuff. Oh, the Bliss system was no cost. This 355, a lot of this stuff that we're reading down here was part of this performance package, just FYI. The interior, we got that Safe and Smart package. That's what put that Bliss system in there, I'm pretty sure. I thought. And then we updated the stereo to the 12 speaker because, you know what, we're going to be happy we did. And that's really about it. So, yeah. So, 39,170. It's probably, in all honesty, about $4,000 more than I wanted to spend. But man, it's a lot of Mustang. You're not going to really want for anything. You're not going to pull up to another Mustang and be like, man, I wish I had blank blank. You're going to be pretty happy with this one. Yeah, there's some more things. We could have made this a $45,000 Mustang, but it's a real smart build. I'm real happy with this build. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you made it to the end, thanks for joining me. And again, the link to the build is in the description below. Thanks a lot.